Hey guys, we are live. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. I apologize for this delayed start. I had some car problems. Life happens, but it is okay. We're going to get into a awesome workout this afternoon on this lovely Monday. So make sure you have enough space. Make sure you have your water. Today I will be using this kettlebell. If you have weights, where you can grab a kettlebell or a dumbbell. If you're at home, then you can just grab a household object with some weight. Or if you'd like to do this workout body weight, then you can do that as well. But my name is Sam, and I'm going to be your coach for today's class. We're going to get into our warm-up, so stand on up if you're not already. Get enough space, and let's just start by marching in place. Today's workout will be 30 minutes, so since we started today at 12:50, it will go until 1:20. So marching in place, bringing the knees up high. Let's go into a jog in place if we'd like. Again, pumping our arms. Deep breath. We will get our heart rate up in today's warm-up. Remember to breathe. Let's go into some high knees here. So bringing the knees up high, having the option to just bring the knee in, stationary. Deep breaths. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to go into some butt kicks. So kicking the heel to the butt. Deep breath. Again, having that option to just bring the heel back for a more low impact option. 3, 2, and 1. Next, going into some jumping jacks. So jumping up nice and high. Having the option here to just do a side-to-side step. But nice and quick. Deep breath here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, next step, we're going to warm up our arms and shoulders with some arm circles. So circles back first. Make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. We're standing up nice and tall, palms facing outwards. And forwards. Same thing, big circles. Feeling that stretch in our shoulders and our arms. 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself some hugs. Alrighty, guys. Get some water if you need to. If not, we're going to get into our circuits. This will be a circuit-style class. So I'll have 6 movements today. Full body, working the core, upper body, and lower body. And like I said, I will be using this kettlebell today. So get some water. We're about to get into it. Make sure I have my water. Alrighty, guys, we're going to get started with today's circuit. So picking up that weight, if we've got it, we're going to start by doing a deadlift to a goblet squat. So remembering our deadlift position, our feet are about shoulder width apart. Pointing straight forward, we're holding that weight down into our hands. Our wrists are facing inwards. And a deadlift is just a hinge at the hips. So we're going to sit our hips back, keeping the neck in line with our spine. We're going to gradually go towards the ground and back up. On our way back up, we're going to bring the weight to chest and go into a squat. So we're going back and forth from this deadlift to goblet squat for 30 to 40 seconds, guys. Are we ready? Gonna go nice and slow through this circuit. It'll be back to back. Starting with deadlift to goblet squat. Let's go. We're down. Nice and steady. quicker back up into a squat. Squeeze the glutes at the top, guys. So steady down, exhale up, and we're squatting. We should be feeling this in the back of our legs, in the glutes and hamstrings, and in the thighs in that goblet squat. Give me 10 more seconds. Remember to breathe. Last one here. All the way down and squat. Alrighty, guys. Next up, we're gonna go into some cardio. So it'll be mountain climbers to a kettlebell swing. Let me show you. Of course, you have the option to opt out the swing or the climbers if you want, but we're gonna get down on the ground into that plank position. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up and swinging that weight into that swing. So kettlebell swing, we're just squatting down and swinging the weight up. Placing it back down, we're gonna step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back up to the swing. So nice functional movement here. We're gonna be here for 30 to 40 seconds. Go whatever pace your body is comfortable with. Getting down into that climber. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 climbers, we're up and swinging. Getting to that squat position, back down into our plank. Whew. Having the option to go nice and quick or slow it down. But remembering to breathe, squeeze the glutes up, and keep the back nice and flat during these climbers. Give me 10 more seconds here, guys. Just feel this burn all over. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that weight back down. Woo! I know we're sweating already, guys. Okay, slowing it down. We're just going to go into a single arm row. So nice and steady. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're sitting back into our hips as we're in our deadlift position. So back is flat. Slight bend in those knees. We're picking up that weight in one arm. As we look towards the ground, we're rolling the weight into our chest and back down. Single arm here, 30 or 20 seconds each arm. Let's go. So keeping the back nice and flat, not arching it or caving it in. We're looking straight down in front of us. Squeezing at the top for about a second and all the way down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and control it down. Switching that weight into our opposite hand. And let's go, same deal. Rowing it in, elbow comes straight back, and we're down. Squeezing at the top and loosening at the bottom. Inhale down and exhale up. Less than 10 seconds left, guys. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and control it down. Alrighty, next up here, we're going to go into some lower body, a little bit of core and upper as well with an overhead reverse lunge. So here we're going to grab that weight, having the option to just keep it at chest or to go overhead with that weight. We're doing a reverse lunge, alternating. So sitting up nice and tall, feet are shoulder width apart. We're straight back, center, and straight back. Here for 30 to 40 seconds. And let's go. Sitting up nice and tall. Being sure both feet are pointing straight forward. That front foot stays flat on the ground. Back toes. You're halfway there, guys. Feeling this burn in our lower body, in the shoulders, and in our core, in our stomachs. Give me 10 more seconds. Deep breath. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that weight down. All right, we've got one more movement. Here we're gonna go into a speed skater. So some cardio, but I would like to use it with this weight. So if you have that weight, pick it on back up. Speed skater, remembering we're stepping on one side and lunging down. Stepping and curtsy lunge. So here I'd like to do that with this kettlebell. So starting with it in the right hand, we're gonna step to the left and come all the way down, switching the weight over as we step side to side. So we're gonna be here for 30 to 40 seconds, trying to get our pace up so we get the heartbeat up, but of course going at any pace your body is comfortable with. After this, we do have a water break, so let's finish it off good. Let's go. Jumping or leaping and coming down into that diagonal lunge. Sitting up nice and tall. Deep breaths. We should be looking straight in front of us. Woo! Halfway there. Feeling this burn in our core and our lower body. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come on up, drop the weight. Woo! Grab some water. I'm gonna turn this fan on. It is hot. Get some water, guys. Hope we're feeling good. Alrighty, get some water, some deep breaths, and we're gonna go into repeating that circuit. I may add in some more movements. If not, we'll do those same ones. So all full body, may add some more upper body in, but other than that, we're sticking with the same movements. Deep breath, we're gonna get back into it with that goblet squat to a deadlift. Get your last few sips of water. Keep the body moving. And as always, listen to your body through this workout. We're going to go a bit quicker now that we know the movements. But by all means, if you want to slow it down or go faster than me, you do you. Alrighty, guys, getting back to it. We're gonna go back into the goblet squat, into the deadlift. So if we're using that weight, picking it up, getting into our deadlift position, feet about shoulder width apart. Weight is down in our arms. 30, 40 seconds. Let's go. Hinging the hips down towards the ground, coming up quick. And into that squat, back into the deadlift, guys. Remembering to breathe, sitting back into our hips, and keeping our glutes nice and tight. So we're coming down, squeezing the glutes into the deadlift. Give me 10 more seconds. Last repetition here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, guys, next up, we're going to go, actually, I'm going to add in, before we go back to the kettlebell swing, I'm going to add in some upper body for you guys. So we're going to go into a curl to an overhead press. So here, We're standing up nice and tall, feet are shoulder width apart. This will be single arm unless you have two weights. So we will be curling that weight up, twisting our wrist and pressing it straight overhead towards the ceiling and back down into that curl. Alrighty guys, we're gonna go 20 seconds each arm and let's go. We're curling and pressing that weight up. So nice and controlled in this movement, keeping the elbow close to our torso, to our rib cage, and pressing the arm straight up towards the ceiling. Make sure we squeeze our arm as we curl the bicep and straight up. So we're feeling this work in our arms, in our biceps, and in the shoulders. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Next, we're gonna go to the other arm. Same deal, 20 seconds. Let's go. Curling and pressing up. So see how I switch my wrist from facing me in that curl and facing outwards with the press. Remember to breathe. Squeezing the arm down, fully extending, and squeezing it up before going into our press. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and make this your last rep. Always finish it out, guys. Alrighty, nice and steady there. So we're gonna pick up the pace a bit, going back into those mountain climbers to the kettlebell swing or just a squat if we'd like to. So getting down onto our plank position on the ground. Remembering our movement, we got 30 to 40 seconds here. Starting with climbers, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up and swinging that weight up and gently placing it down back into the climbers. Woo! Having the option to jump or step your way up and or jump or step your way out. You're about halfway there, guys. Go at whatever pace your body is comfortable with. Remembering that plank position and the squat position with the swing. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and control it down. Whoo! You need to get some water, then you can at any point, guys. Going back into that single arm row. So remembering we're in our deadlift position for this row. So knees are slightly bent, sitting the hips back and leaning towards the ground, keeping the chest nice and open. Rowing, single arm, 20 seconds each arm. And let's go. We're in, all the way in and down. Being sure we're exhaling during that work and inhaling as we come down, loosening the arm and the back. And looking straight out in front of us so our neck stays in alignment with our back. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control it down. Switching sides to the left arm. Same thing, 20 seconds. Let's go. We're up, straight into our chest, and back down. Elbow stays nice and close to our torso. Going straight up towards the ceiling. Holding it for about a second at the top, squeezing our back and controlling it down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, guys, 2 more movements here. We've got a water break. Next, we're going to go into that overhead reverse lunge. So picking that weight up, having the option to stay at chest, or if we want to work the core more and our shoulders, we can go overhead. Make sure we keep a slight bend in our elbows. 30 to 40 seconds here. Let's go. We're alternating sides. Being sure we have a nice wide step back so that front knee does not come past our toes. Trying your best to get the knees at a 90-degree angle, but if not, a quarter lunge is perfectly fine, guys. Listen to your body. You're over halfway there. Deep breaths. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that weight down. We've got one more movement with that speed skater, the weighted speed skater, alternating the hand that the weight holds. Alrighty, so starting with the weights in the right hand, picking up the pace a bit into the speed skater. Let's go. We're leaping or jumping and coming down. Being sure we're focusing on our posture so the chest is open. We're sitting up nice and tall, sitting back into our hips, looking straight forward. You're about halfway there. Get the heart rate up. Feel that burn in the lower body and the core. Deep breaths. 10 seconds, guys. Woo! Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, drop the weight, and get yourself some water. Woo! Feeling that burn all over. Alrighty, guys, take some deep breaths. We're just going to cool it down in these last few minutes. So nice long cool down, lowering the heart rate and stretching out those muscles that we just worked. Alrighty, guys. So whenever you're ready, we can move that weight out of the way. And we're just going to cool it down, starting by standing up nice and tall. We're inhaling up, bringing the arms to the ceiling, and exhaling down. Whew. Again. And down. Last one, we're up. And exhale down. Alright, guys, next we're going to open the legs. We're going to sit the hips back and lean forward, slight bend in those knees. And we're going to take the arms down and just letting them hang. We're going to sway our torso from side to side, loosening up our back and the shoulders. Let's just take one arm back and roll that opposite arm, taking it into little circles and moving in the opposite direction. And switching arm, same thing on that opposite hand. Just letting our arm hang, gradually taking it into circles, switching directions halfway through. And sitting on back up. We're going to bring the feet together, reaching towards our toes as far as we're comfortable, feeling the stretch in the back of our legs. And then sitting back, bending the knees, taking a seat on the ground or on a mat. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Big inhale. We're going to reach towards the side and come back, reaching towards the opposite side and back. Next, we're going to take a foot into the thigh and reaching towards the toes. Feeling that stretch in our low back and side. And switching sides. Opposite foot comes in. And again, we're reaching towards our toes. Feeling that stretch in the opposite side of our body and in our lower back. Being sure we take deep breaths throughout this cool down to lower our heart rate and relax our bodies. Let's sit on up, bringing both feet in for a butterfly. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to open up our chest, straighten our back, and fluttering our knees downwards, feeling that stretch in our inner thighs. Extending the legs back out. We're going to cross one over the other. Elbow comes to knee, and we're going to twist. Feeling that stretch in our upper back. Rolling the wrists out if we'd like to. And switching sides. Elbow comes to knee. And twisting, feeling that rotational stretch. Again, having that option to roll the wrist. Back to center. We're going to lay down on our backs. Bringing the knees into a tabletop position. Run across one ankle over opposite knee. Pulling in through our thighs as far as we're comfortable until we feel the glute and the hip stretch here. Keeping the back nice and flat on the ground. Having the option to roll out the ankle. Taking deep breaths. We're going to switch sides. Ankle crosses the knee. And pulling in through the thigh towards our chest. Feeling that stretch. Rolling the ankle if we'd like. And sitting on back up. Lastly, we're going to flip over onto the ground or on our mats. Coming to our stomach. Hands are going to come a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And we're going to extend the arms up into a cobra, lying the feet flat and pressing the fingertips down into our mats. Feeling this stretch in our core. And lastly, we're going to sit back, open the knees up wide, falling into our hips and reaching the arms out in front of us as we come into a child's pose. Taking a few more deep breaths, feeling that stretch in our shoulders and in our hips. And sitting back up, coming crisscross applesauce. That is all I have for you guys this afternoon. Again, I am so sorry for the delayed start. I had some problems with my car. I apologize, but I am super glad I got this workout in with you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If not tomorrow, I will see you next or this Wednesday for my strength circuits class at 12:30, and tomorrow I have my guts and butts at 5 o'clock, so join me for that as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your Monday. Have an awesome week if I don't see you again. Again, my name is Sam. Bye guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Have a great day.